Western Washington. And the lane finishes will be just about the same finishes in order. Humboldt State University in 1, Central Oklahoma 2, Santa Barbara in 3, University of California San Diego A Crew in 4, Orange Coast College 5, and Western Washington 6.
Yes, not exactly an echelon, but in order across the race course is how they finished from lane 1 through out to lane 6.
Minutes.
Don't cross the finish line. Don't cross the finish line.
Choose your safari. Africa Trail. Which safari will you choose? At the San Diego Zoo Safari Park.
Cheetah Run, now included with all safaris starting at $40.
Event 88, Women's Open, UCLA, Temple, BMA, Cal, UCSD, Union DC. Attention. Go!
Event 88, the Women's Open Grand Final has started. In lane 1, University of California, Los Angeles. Lane 2, Temple University. Lane 3, BMA Boat Club from New York. Lane 4, University of California, Berkeley. Lane 5, University of San Diego. Lane 6, Union Boat Club from Boston. At this point, Cal has pulled out to a very slight lead as we come through the breakdown lane with a clean start. Lane 2, Temple University, is challenging for that lead. Everybody is within half a boat length at this point. Fighting for third place is UCLA in lane 1, and then it's a 3-boat race for fourth. We have BMA Boat Club in lane 3, University of San Diego in lane 5, and Union Boat Club in lane 6. BMA has pulled slightly ahead of University of San Diego and Union Boat Club. The clear leaders are still lane 2, Temple, and lane 4, Cal, with lane 1, UCLA, very close behind the two of them. At this point, we still have overlap between the first place and the last place crew as we are approaching the 500 meters. It's bow ball to bow ball for lane 2 and 4, Temple University in lane 2 and Cal in lane 4. UCLA is not letting them move away at all. We're starting to see a little more separation for the back 3 crews. BMA is still leading. Then Union Boat Club and University of San Diego maybe a seat behind them. And that's as we cross the 500 meter mark.
In the heats of this event yesterday, the crews in 2, Temple, 4, Cal, and 6, Union, were significantly faster than the crews in 1, UCLA, 3, BMA, and 5, University of San Diego. We'll see how that form works out in this race. The two heat times from yesterday were very, very different. That may have had something to do with conditions, or it may be a reflection on the relative strengths of the crews that qualified for the final from each heat.
Temple in California going bow ball to bow ball at the leadership position on this race, but UCLA is not allowing them to get away. This is Cal. They are trying to sneak up on Temple and take over first position. in race number 88, the Women's Open Grand Final. Then we're going to drop back to BMA. That would be the BMA Boat Club from New York. And then Union all the way on the outside. A crew that had a pretty good time yesterday, but they have fallen off the pace early. Not exactly sure why it would be such a radical difference, although they might be saving themselves for last. Almost stroke for stroke, Temple and Cal. And we have the coxswain mic'd in this particular race. She is working on the boat for UCLA. UCLA in lane number 1, and the UCLA Bruins are trying to catch up.
And 2! Your first 10! Right! There is 2! Remove 3! Press swing! Press swing! Removing again! 6! 7! Long reach! 8! 9! And 10! We're doing that.
At 1,000 meters, as we listen to the UCLA coxswain trying to get her crew out of that third position and catch up with Temple and Cal. Temple on the lead, California in second position. UCLA making a good run to get towards the leadership with BMA, Union, and University of San Diego on the trail.
In this event, the Women's Open, we see a mixture of crews between club crews, such as from Union Boat Club from Boston and BMA Boat Club from New York, and collegiate crews. Now, these collegiate crews are more likely to be either third varsity boats from their respective programs, or alternatively, if their second varsity didn't get entered in time, they may have ended up in the open event rather than the second varsity event, because of course space in all events is limited.
In 2, 5, and 6. That's 1. 2, 5, and 6 right here.
This is the UCLA coxswain.
There it is. Now we're getting that swing back. Hell yeah, that's 3. 4 right here, Sarah. And 5. Good, and we're past the 1250. Work with this water. Getting that length. All right. The 5-seater lane 6 guys. Fighting for third. Fighting for third. Kick it up. Suicide 20. And 2. That's 1.
UCLA currently in that fourth position, as you heard their coxswain
there it is, Sam.
urging them on to at least take over the third position, currently occupied by Union on the far outside. Union got off to a terrible start in relationship to the time that they had yesterday and are languishing back in that third position. Still looking at the front of our pack, it is California in lane number 4 and Temple in lane number 2 working against each other. And then we have some open water back to what appears to be the Union Boat Club on the far outside, UCLA on the inside, and then the two trailing crews would be BMA and the University of San Diego. As we listen to the UCLA coxswain trying to get her crew at least up into third position.
Getting tired, bow stern, back it up, there it is. Finish it off strong now. All right, now we're feeling more together, feeling that rhythm, getting 2 seats on this boat, nice. In 2, 5 for stern pair, that's 1. 2 right here, Emily, show it, 1. There it is, 2. Press 3, nice Sam, kick it back.
In fourth position, the UCLA coxswain trying to get her crew to move up, although they're having trouble getting past Union all the way on the outside. Our leadership is still Temple and Cal, and Temple has gotten into that leadership position with California in the middle of the race course. UCLA along the shoreline as they have picked up the stroke and is also urging on her crew on the outside. It is USD and BMA. On the front of our race here, we have Temple in commanding lead, although Cal made a run at them at about the 500-meter mark, checked at the 1,500-meter mark, but Temple fought them off and has an opportunity to pick up the victory here. It is UCLA and Union battling one another for that third position as you hear the UCLA coxswain urging her crew on. It is Temple at the beginning of this race, and they look like the unofficial winner. California will slide into second spot, and despite the urging of the UCLA coxswain, it looks like Union will pick up that third position with UCLA, followed by BMA and the University of San Diego. Temple with a nice row. They fought off a couple of challenges, first by Cal and a little bit in the early going by UCLA, as Temple went almost wire to wire to win this. There's the victorious crew, Temple, coming across the finish line. And they have just about a boat length lead over Cal. Cal shadowed them the whole way, took a run at him at 1,500 meters, but Temple fought him off and came up with the victory, as the ladies from Temple take a deep breath and try to gather themselves after their 2,000-meter row.
And I'm guessing here, but I'm thinking based on the entries that was probably Temple's second varsity boat and California's third varsity boat.
Lane 6.
California rowing. USC. Little Knights. Cal.